All right, next up as we continue along here, we've got Oklahoma State and Arizona. Let me just find the line here for this. Yeah, Oklahoma State, Arizona's next up. There we go. Arizona 20.5-point home favorites, 56 the total in this game. A little bit better out of Oklahoma State in their first against Baylor, in their first, at least on offense, in their first game after Mike Gundy's firing. But that defense is still just absolutely awful. Bounce back spot, you would think, for Arizona after that shellacking they took at the hands of Iowa State on Saturday. Do you want to lay 20.5 is the question. At the betting markets, because remember, Oklahoma State covered last week, barely, but they did cover against Baylor as a 20.5-point dog. So have the betting markets kind of caught up now with, how bad Oklahoma State's been? If I were to bet Arizona, and I don't want to fade Arizona in this spot because they could wax them, but I'd prefer the team total over, because it could be one of these deals where Arizona hits the team total and maybe Oklahoma State gets a backdoor late score and they cover the number. So that's kind of where I'm at in this game. Or just bet over 56. I mean, these Oklahoma State games against any sort of capable offense. Now, throw out the Tulsa game. I know that was an under, but every other game, 69 at Oregon, the 45-27 game against Baylor last week. This is probably over and or Arizona team total over for me. I think Noah Fifita will have a much better game, bounce back spot here for him in the offense at home. And Oklahoma State, yes, they scored 27 points against Baylor. But when you look at it, still there was, inconsistency from Flores throwing the ball. A little bit better, but still a lot of 23 for 41 is not really efficient. Still some up and down play as far as the run game is concerned. And don't forget, Baylor also had some issues with turnovers and fumbles, a couple. So, like I said, I don't think the Oklahoma State offensive output looks as good as the 27 points may lead you to believe. So, I lean Arizona team total over and full game over here. CMAC, Oklahoma State, Arizona.
Yeah, I think Arizona. I think the full game get over, but just take their team total. I think Oklahoma State's defense, a good game to bounce back. Fifita should have no problems. Rough place, not easy place to play, against Iowa State.
Games Iowa at night can be difficult. Correct.
Yeah. But they're back here at home. Also, we saw the defense get a little beat up. It's kind of who they played. Their numbers look really good for Arizona. I think they're an average defense. So I think they could hold Oklahoma State down a little bit too. But I think you just take their team total. Even first half, I thought that was the kind of rocket ship. 3 touchdowns for Baylor first half, 20.5. It got there easy last week. They got 28. So maybe that's just another, even Arizona, their team total first half here. You got to think somewhat soon, though, Oklahoma State starts playing a little bit better. But I don't know with this quarterback. I guess you could say he looked a little bit better, but that's a Baylor defense that is not very good. That's trying to make some strides, but they're not great. It's fast.
Yeah, I think Arizona team total over is probably the best approach for me, at least as of right now with that game. Arizona first half, as the real TP says in the chat, maybe consideration as well, just to get off to a fast start, after that beatdown against Iowa State.